have the great pleasure and honor of having you here today. I know you for many, many years, so for me it's a real pleasure to be here. So I'm going to start with a few questions and then open to the audience. I know you are a bit nervous today because it's very special to be here in Manchester in the Institute of Cervantes, but I know because you also have a lot of friends here and people who care about you and the work that you're doing. So I'm going to start with the first question. I know short films are very special for you. You have been working in the production, distributions of short films. So why short films and why this one? What was the origin of, or the first idea for making this short film?
Well, sorry, I don't know why I'm feeling nervous now. After my friends watching my film for first time. It's been everywhere, but this time I'm feeling nervous. I didn't think I was going to. Short film is important to me because after I finished studying filmmaking, the first thing the more close thing that you can make, the more visible thing that you can make is a short film. And you make it while you are in your course. So it's important because it's a medium that seems very easy to make, but it isn't. It isn't, honestly. It's easier to make a feature film. And this film, and also then I program at Kino Film Festival. I program, how many years was it? Well, 2 years maybe. I programmed your festival and I made a lot of short film programs around the world. So short films for me are very special. I watch so many short films in my life. I think it's a very important medium and it has to take seriously. And this film, because why did I make this film? It's a story that I written a feature film about this kind of issues, which is only being written as a treatment. And then I thought it takes a lot of money to make a feature film. I need a lot of money to make it, so I thought, well, while I'm waiting for the money to get together, I made the short film out of the treatment. So it was like a metaphor of the feature film.
I think the actors are fantastic and really well-known Spanish actors. Tell us a little bit about the process of getting them involved in the project. It was challenging, it was easy to convince them?
Oh, no, it wasn't. I mean, I had my plan A, plan B, plan C. And it was a mix of A, B, and C at the end. So, because of the money more, the problem was like trying to find the funding. So I had my plan for the actors of plan A, and 2 of them really liked the script, but then because I didn't get one of the bigger fundings, and they needed to get paid a lot more money, so I had to go with plan B and plan C. But I was lucky because they gave the film kind of another kind, how to say, another, my English was better before I was revised. Another tone. The actors gave the film a different tone than the tone I was thinking of at the beginning, so it worked out for the best. And I watched a lot of work that they were doing, and we didn't have time to do any rehearsals, so we had to do it all improvising sometimes. But then coming with ideas and say, I'm gonna do it like this, and we had so little time as well that you have to say, okay, let's see what happens. So, yeah, and they were great, they were good sports, they were working long hours, and they were old. You see, they're under 80s, so they were really, they had a lot of energy.
And I have one more question before passing to the audience for more questions. I think the location is amazing and fantastic. Did you decide on the location, or it was because it was supported by Castilla y León, or was a reason for that beautiful place?
Well, the location was a lucky thing, because yes, you have to, if you get the money for the funding from a local funding, you have to film in that area where you get the money from. So, and the location is exactly how it's written on the script. And the director of photography, he does a lot of hiking and in the rivers and hiking, yeah. And he suddenly he was passing by and he saw the house, and he suddenly called me and said, "I think I found the place. We haven't done any searching yet." And it's like, and then he sent me pictures, and I said, "Yeah, that looks like that's the place. Just go and see." So the producers called the owners, and then we got the house. Yeah.
Lucky?
Yeah, it was lucky.
So I have another question reserved, but I'm sure there will be a few questions here. Anybody would like to ask any questions about the film?
Fantastic short film, and it's such a good example of how much kind of heart and story can go into just this short form. So it works so well. And I can't believe that you didn't have any rehearsals. The atmosphere of the cast is incredible. That you really feel like there's kind of long-term friendships there. So I don't know. Did the actors already know each other, or how much improvisation is there in the script, or were they really following your story idea just that you created? So.
Well, the actors knew about each other, but they didn't know each other. So what I did was because we couldn't have rehearsals, when we arrived at the location, the first thing we had to do was have lunch. So I thought, right, all of them together, all of you talking, all of you get to know each other, because you're going to have to be the best friends forever. They're still getting in touch with each other. I mean, they know about each other because they do a lot of theater, but they have never been together in a play before, so this is the time they're doing something together. So yes, and the improvisation was a lot of improvisation. The script is the only part that was very focused on what was written was the part where she's telling her friend that she's decided, and that's it. That was the only part where there wasn't a lot of improvisation. But with the dinner and the meal and the joints and everything. So, and they had that character as well, that they were brilliant.
Any other questions? Yeah, we have to. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, was there an effect with just my eyes that they just sort of wavy effect, as they fit like heat or something?
No, I think it was the screen. I noticed that. But it worked.
Okay, maybe something to add to the next one. Any other questions? I have one about the music, because the music plays an important role, obviously. How did you choose the music, or was the music you wanted, or it was? I know music tend to cost a lot of money to be included, so.
Well, one of the producers had a composed music for one of his feature films. So he said he asked me to meet him because I heard some of his things that he's done for one of the producer's films, and then he composed all the piano music was composed by this person, and he had to teach. That was the only rehearsals with it. He had to teach the main actress how to play the beginning. I might spoil this, but this is how it was done. The beginning of the two songs she plays until the camera goes away. So, and then there is the music of the party that my friend Paul, he sent me a link to find, because the music is really expensive to get the rights for. So he found a link where it was free music, and where they dancing, I found that piece in there, so, and I used it.
So that was important, and you were lucky as well then
Yeah.
to get that one. So a lot of luck to be able to make a film in Spain.
Yeah.
I remember we have years ago a kind of round table to discuss about how easy it was for women to get the funding, the support of producers. Have things changed in Spain, or is it still quite challenging for women to make films?
They have changed a little bit. There is schemes where you get more points if you have a woman director or director of photography in an important place. So it has improved, but it has improved because of that scheme. I don't think it, and then mainly there's like, a lot of producers say, well, if you're a woman, it'd be good that you direct this because I'll get more points. So kind of, it's like a contradiction, but it's like it's positive anyway, so because it helps.
So, do we have any more questions? Or we can just say we are having, we have one more.
What made you pick this particular subject? Because I know it's a big thing where a lot of people, when they get to a certain age, they don't really want to carry on in life, do they? So I think it's a great thing to watch. Or what made you pick the subject?
Well, there's been a lot of discussions, political discussions.
I know there's been political discussions in the UK. Has there been political discussions
Yeah.
on the same subject in Spain?
Yeah, Spain had made, when I wrote the feature film, the euthanasia wasn't legal, but now it's legal in Spain. So I had to change why a lot of things of, okay, you're gonna decide when you're gonna die, how you're gonna die, and but this time is not illegal anymore. So how would you say, okay, I'm gonna give you some tablets, and the illegal thing that is being done on the film is that a doctor, she's found the tablets to give them to her friend. You don't supposed to do that. But the thing is I think I wanted to talk about the love of a friend, doing that for her friend and being a doctor and everything that could happen to her, and in the non-legal space. So I think it's very important. I always think, I mean, we celebrate our birthday, we celebrate life, we celebrate lots of things. Why not celebrate the day you live? So it's kind of a celebration as well.
Okay. And yes, there have been quite a lot of debate in Spain, and you can probably remember from a film like The Sea Inside Amenábar, to what is happening more recently, a real case of a young girl who wanted to have to die, and it took her, I think, 2 or 3 years until she managed to get the right to die. So it's still polemical in Spain, and dealing with this, I don't think is easy. But as you say, it's been a celebration. So with that note of positive celebration of a perfect day, I think we're going to finish the perfect day. Just to say thank you very much for being here and sharing with all of us, the way you make the film, the ideas and the challenges that is. And we also have a celebration, to have a few things to drink and eat, and the chance of talking to the real director here. Thank you very much.